This is what not to do if you want to survive a rap beef with Kendrick Lamar. You know you're winning the conflict when your mean poem sends your opponent into a full-on identity crisis. Can someone do a wellness check on Drake and J. Cole? When you beef with Kendrick, you don't only lose your dignity, you also lose the ability to rap entirely. And unfortunately, Drake and J. Cole learned this the hard way. So if you're trying to torture some prisoners on a remote island, boy do I have a playlist for you. Let's start with Kendrick Lamar's first victim. We got Jermaine Cole World. After Kendrick challenged J. Cole for the top spot in rap, fans are wondering if J. Cole's career will ever recover. Because if this abomination of a song Grippy is anything to go off of, the big three might be on life support right now. After such a dominant run as one of the most prolific rappers in modern day hip-hop, fans were ready for their favorite conscious rapper to say something significant. Arguably in one of the biggest spotlight moments of his career, J. Cole finally had the platform he needed to heal the world. After Kendrick thoroughly dismantled his ability to call himself the best rapper of this generation, people were ready to hear J. Cole advocate for social justice. Fans who saw J. Cole as a prophet expected him to address systemic issues and the socioeconomic injustices of the world. But no, we live in the darkest timeline, and that's not what happened at all. Because J. Cole had more important issues to talk about. And I guess that was the girl who squeezed his meat in the bedroom? You know how couples give each other cute nicknames like Honey or Babe? Well, Cole had a much more romantic nickname in mind. In a line straight out of Romeo and Juliet, Cole calls one of his most intimate partners Grippy. So we all have to blame Kendrick for this monstrosity. And it's like he could barely string a sentence together. Kendrick took this man's credibility to rap about the things he used to rap about, and he was forced to pivot into this landmine from the Big Stepper. But arguably, J. Cole actually got off easy. And that's because Drake's PR team and ghostwriters really aren't doing him any favors right now. They could have stopped this. Maybe Kendrick wasn't lying. Maybe he was right that the people at Drake's record label OVO really secretly wanted him to fail. What do you think of when someone mentions hip-hop? We were all thinking the same thing, right? Hey there, Delilah. And even though Drake did this as somewhat of a meme, I don't think that he realizes that the entire internet is laughing at him, not with him. Aside from being a strong argument against people's First Amendment rights, this is just cringe. You know what people really wanted? A more violent cover of an early 2000s pop banger. But to make sure that it's totally unlistenable, let's add some more accents. Let's also sneak a few subtle jabs at Kendrick in the song. This was way worse than when Drake rapped over Metro Boomin's BBL Drizzy beat. Not Like Us was such an effective diss that it sent Drake back into the dark ages of rap. So what did we learn? Kendrick Lamar forced both of these artists to change their brand and how they relate to their consumers. And by identifying their weaknesses, he tarnished their legacy forever. Drake will get clowned every time he impersonates someone's style, uses an accent, or acts tough. Meanwhile, J. Cole can no longer confidently brag that he has the crown of rap. His reign is over. Both of these artists will have to change the way they market themselves. And that's the Kendrick Lamar effect. Follow the madness.